Irashai, and welcome back to another edition of Bakakoi Reviews, where we break down the stupid and scary in movies. And today, I wanted to talk about this Thai horror movie called The Sadness. It recently just came out. It said it was released in 2021, but it recently released. I don't know what's going on with that. But this story is loosely based off of the comic book series called Crossed. And it's where, you know, people are just crazy, sadistic, psychotic, homicidal maniacs, right? And I watched The Sadness today, and it was just so similar to that comic book series. And I think that this movie might be, you know, the only adaptation that we might get of the Crossed series. So I'm super appreciative of that. But yeah, man, it was this Sadness movie was so good. I mean, literally first 10 minutes, shit goes down. Obviously I don't want to spoil anything, but it was such a good movie, man. I give this like really high praise, man, because I love gory stuff, you know, I love really scary stuff as well. This had both, man. To be in a zombie pandemic where everybody is just crazy and acting out on their, you know, deepest, darkest desires, you know, murder, rape, like all kinds of stuff is happening in this movie, and it's really grotesque at certain parts, and there's so much blood, like so much. It's insane how much blood there is. But yeah, man, it's just really great story. You know, it's about this couple. I forgot what their names were, but it's about this couple, right? And the boyfriend takes the girl to the train station, and she's going to work, and the boyfriend goes back to the house, and basically just the story really starts from there. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's seriously, it's a crazy movie. I loved every piece of it. It was a little bit slow in the second half of the movie. When I mean slow, I mean compared to the first half, where it's just shit was going down literally like every second. Every second there was something happening. Someone was running at you with a knife, somebody was trying to kill you, something like that. Second half, it was more so based on, I'm guessing, how people were dealing with it, and a little bit about the history or how the virus came to be. But I mean, I really enjoy this movie, and I hope someday in the future that there is another adaptation of the Crossed comic book series, because I really love the comic book. I think it was probably one of the best comic books that I've ever read in my life, simply because of how crazy and psychotic the people in that story can get. They just do some of the most insane things that you can ever imagine somebody doing to one another. But yeah, I give this movie about like a 4.5 out of 5. It was really great. The only part that I'm critiquing is the second half. I just wish it was a little bit more gory and more action packed. I wish it was more action packed like the first half. But nonetheless, I recommend this movie to you guys, and I hope you have a blast watching it as much as I did. But yeah, man, I just want to tell you guys that I will be making these little reviews, these short reviews of me just talking. I will try to get back to the Bakakoi reviews, where I review Japanese horror movies and stuff like that. I just took a little break, trying to job hunt and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, this is one of the movies that I recently watched and just felt like I have to review this. It's such a good movie. And so yeah, here's my review.